So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. That's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe, spread neatly. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind. Goes in for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to get it away. And the pass is intercepted. It's a sweet ball, that. And here's Bergkamp. Mendes has it out wide and in space. Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, they've got it again. And he'll shoot here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard, a player of legendary status. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. Had a shot. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great position here. That's really well cleared. It's a loose ball. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Has a look and has a go. That has ended up in no man's land. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. A delicate chip through. And he's heaved it away. He's got a side of goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Alexander-Arnold, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Children's announcement.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Mbappe! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The goal scorer for Fenerbahce.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's definitely not his best. Alexander-Arnold stood up well to him there. Bergkamp, Batistuta, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. He'll try from distance. And he has produced there the crispest of hits. They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been clubbed away. He's having a go!
The attendance for this match
Just
was
off target.
70,987.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Well, there's the clearance. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that has not gone well. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Fenerbahce.
Mbappe! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball over the top. Rodri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Alvarez. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Fenerbahce clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's onside. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe with a beautifully timed run. And that's gone loose.
Fenerbahce can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock.
It's Mino! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
We are into overtime. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bergkamp. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And here's Batistuta. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small.
And the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Rijkaard. And here's a chance! Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Looking for the run. Adams spots it and intercepts. And that's really well manoeuvred. Batistuta. And he's heaved it away. Passes short and sharp. Rijkaard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. And he was alert to it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it's Batistuta. And he's searching. Great chance! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's really well cleared. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Goes in for the header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vardiol. And Mendes. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, easy pickings there. Adams makes the interception. He might be in here! Big chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked
The
away.
attendance for this match was 71,550. Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. Batistuta. That is lovely. And they're back on the ball again. And Batistuta! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Okay. And the shot! He would have been quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Rijkaard. He rises! Kimmich gets it away. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Short changes him with that pass. Always onto this. Vinicius Junior. Saka. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Bergkamp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Has a look and place it forward. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Just a quick
How would you
announcement.
sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play. Fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
And the ball is out of play. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! And he's done it!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the runner. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played. Bergkamp. Vinicius Junior. Kolomuani. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Foot in. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest. Speculative strike. Gets his head to it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Cafu calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior, great ball, and he's in here. Abiati catches it safely. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Drogba. Oblak clears and smartly reclaimed. Adams clears it away. Bergkamp. Kolomuani. And Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Now it's Drogba.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's been shifted off it. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Bergkamp. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nicked it back promptly. Madrid are one down despite having the better chances here. And no, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Batistuta. Showing good feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's tried one! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Big header! Deftly away. Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. Adams with the clearance. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Face to face with the keeper. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, we expected better. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Rodri. Kolomuani. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And they've got rid. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Rodri. It's a good ball out wide. Works it forward. That has been cut short. Rodri. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And the header! Decent enough try.
Beckenbauer certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Drogba. Drogba is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bergkamp does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, good read. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. He's onside. Oh, super ball. That can he finish? Really well taken goal. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. That will... And the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Number 20.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all a
Chance! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
This might spell danger. Rijkaard gets good distance on it and claimed it back swiftly. Gets a good foot in there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Moved on forwards. He's under a lot of pressure there. Played long and they could be in here. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard! Oh, nearly. And he's picked out the run. Cleared without complication. And he's there to retrieve it. Now this could be a chance. He's found some... And the shot! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He gets big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kolo Muani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Costa Curta tries to clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Can he finish? He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The attendance
it
for
through.
this match was
Looking wide.
71,649.
He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. And he's hit it long. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, and he's through the middle. Vardiol. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bergkamp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Referee's given a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can clear their lines. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's going to go a long way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bergkamp, who has set up 2 goals. Abiati. That is good alertness. Bergkamp. Well-timed, excellent interception. Interesting ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. In with the challenge. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome.
Big chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Number 14, De Bruyne.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out of play for a throw. Adams is there and he can get that clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's there to belt it away. He can run onto that. And the shot! The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. Thinks one through. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that pass isn't the best. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid take the lead. Now, great chance! It's in! 30 minutes and we're all square again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Tries a shot! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! And that may just do it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Won't we?
Madrid leave it late, but in the end, it was great. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's really well cleared. It's their first effort on goal.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a sweet ball, that. Pass is just off target. He's picked his way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got away. Pedri. Drogba. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can clear their lines. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Now it's Pedri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely aimed pass. That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Batistuta. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Batistuta, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Drogba. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Adams. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Which way will things go in the second half?
Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Adams. Zé Roberto simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Rijkaard. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As
Shapes to shoot!
well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at
The
once.
attendance for this match was
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the
71,550.
attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Up he goes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Pedri. And he's all great hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Pedri really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Rodri. And he's intervened well there. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Black comes out and deals with it. Now it's Batistuta. Drogba. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's gone loose. Pedri gets his pass away. Pedri. Drop. Pedri! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Added time.
Beckenbauer gets it away. Pedri. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
I'm very glad to say that I
So
will be
there it
joined by
is.
someone
What struck
very
you most
special
about that?
in
Well, you
announcing
can never
today's
predict
Man
the
of
results
Match Award.
of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. And that's definitely not his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. Oh,
It's Drogba! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Oh, that's just stunning!
as openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. Wow.
Just wow. I'm speechless.
It's one! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
He rises! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And he's managed to gift it back. That has ended up in no man's land. De Ligt clears. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Bergkamp. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Vinicius Junior. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he thumps it clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Messi. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's gone looking for safety. Moved on forwards. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Things are
Madrid
looking good
in
for our
control
boys
at
as they go
half-time,
up for their
2-0.
well-earned break. Let's keep this up. Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to... Chance to finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bigo chasing after it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Drogba. Roberto Carlos. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
The attendance for this match
Looking for the
was
run.
70,987.
Perfectly measured that. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Shapes to shoot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Real chance, and the finish! Rice, nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. 75 minutes played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice, unable to make it happen for all his good intent. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Figo. It's Figo! And he hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Madrid are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.